Okay, so let's start today's class. Today we will continue the exercise 5.2 from question number 16. Okay, question number 16. Determine the AP whose third term is 16 and the seventh term exceed by the fifth term by 12. So in this question given first, the third term is 16. Given third term is A3 is equal to 16. We can convert according to general form. So we can write A plus 2D is equal to 16. That is equation number 1. The next is difference between seventh term and fifth term is 12. And A7 minus A5 is equal to 12. So we can also convert these terms, these according to general form. A7 we can write A plus 60 minus A5 we can write A plus 5D bracket is equal to 12. So open the bracket, A plus 60 minus A plus into minus 5D is equal to 12. A minus A cancel, 60 minus 5D, remaining 1D is equal to 12. So we got the value of discriminant common difference is 12. Now we have to be find out the AP. Means we have to be find some terms of this AP. So to find some terms AP, we need the value of the first term. So we can take the value of B in the equation number first from equation number first A plus 2D 2 into 12 is equal to 16. A plus 12 to the 24 is equal to 16. A is equal to 16 minus 24 is equal to minus 8. So we also got the value of first term, that is the minus 24. So based on first term and the common difference, we can find the other terms of this AP also. So let's find out some other term. A1, we have A2. What is A2? A plus D. What is the first term? Minus 8 plus 12 is equal to plus 4. Next A3 we have already. Next A4 is equal to A3 plus D. What is the A3? That is the 16 plus D 12 is equal to 28. So the AP is as follows. first term minus a, second term 4, third term 16, fourth term 28, and continue so going on. So this is the AP for these questions. I think there is some difference. D will be 6 and A will be 4. D will be 6, A will be 4. How this is? A plus 2D, 16, A7 minus A7 minus A5 is equal to 12. A plus 60 minus B is equal to 12. Yeah, I do one mistake. What is the mistake? Here, A7 I converted A plus 6D, while A5 I converted A plus 5D. This is the wrong. Here will be 4D. Then this is also 4. 6D minus 4D, that is the 2D. So D is equal to 6. Again here 6, here 12. Okay, 16 minus 12. D is the 4. This is once again wrong. Sorry. Yeah, now it is correct. A is equal to 4. Yeah, D is equal to 6. Yes, I wrote the fifth wrong. So once again we find A2 is equal to A plus D is equal to A is the 4 plus D 6 is equal to 10. A3 we have 16. A4 is equal to A3 plus D. But the A3 that is the 16 plus D. D is the 6 is equal to 22. So the AP each has 4 rows. First term 4, next 10, next 16. The next is 22. Yeah, now it is correct. Sorry for that mistake. Yeah, the next question is one doubt. How many terms we should find to represent an AP? The number of terms is not compulsory, is not fixed. At least we have to be right minimum 3 or 4. Why minimum 3? Because based on these 3 terms, we can check the common difference by the 2 types. A2 minus A1 and A3 minus A2. So that's why we should write minimum 3 or 4 terms. And also, if we have we have given the value of the n, so we can also write the last term. For example, this is dot karke, we can write the last term. So this will make the complete AP, finite AP. Otherwise, these 3 or 4 terms are the sufficient. Once again, it is not fixed, Pramod. 3 or 4 terms are the sufficient. Okay. So let's continue. Next question number 17. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP 3813 253. In this question, one AP is given. I am writing is as follows: 3, 8, 13 253. But we have to be find the 20 term from the last. So what is the last term? That is the 253. So from this term, we have to find the 20 term, means left side. So to find the 20 term, first we will rearrange the AP. We will write this is as the first term. Now we can write as 253. Now we are seeing here that what is the common difference of this AP? The common difference is 5. 1 8 minus 3 5, 13 minus 8 plus 5. But while this is the increasing order or ascending order, while we will change the AP, we will write from the right side to left side. This will be converted into the descending order. What is the difference? Minus 5. So now this will be made in the descending order. So what is the next term? 253 minus 5, 258. The next term minus 5, 243. The last term 3. Now here, what is the first term? 253, and the common difference is minus 5. Now we have to find the 20th term. So A20 is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. What is the first term? 253 plus N minus 1. N is equal to 20. 20 minus 1, 19. D is equal to minus 5. So let's calculate. Let's calculate the 20th term. Very good, Priyanka. Okay, now continue. 253, 95 to 95. Subtract 30 minus 5, 8. 15 minus 10, 5. 2 minus 1, 1. So the 20 term of this AP from the last or this AP from the starting, that is the 158. Right answer, Sana. Very good, Chiti. Spiritual MB, D is equal to plus 5 in the given AP. But while we will reverse the AP, that will be the minus 5. Because that is the descending order. So the next, let's continue. The question number 18. The sum of the 4th and 8th term of an AP is 24, and the sum of the 6th and 10th term is 44. find the first three terms of the AP. First given, what is given? A4 plus A8 is equal to 24. A4 plus A8 is equal to 24. Let's convert according to general form. So A4 we can write A plus 3D, and A8 we can write A plus 7D is equal to 24. A plus A, 2A plus 3 plus 7, and D is equal to 24. Now divide this equation by 2. So 2 by 2, A remaining, 2 5 are 10, 5D is equal to 12 to 24. Equation number 1. Also given the sum of A6 plus A10 is equal to 44, and A6 plus A10 is equal to 24. Now we know that to find the AP of any AP or any terms of an AP, we need first the value of first term and also the common difference. So first we will find the value of first term and the common difference from the given condition. So from the first condition we make an equation, and from the second condition also we are trying to convert an equation. A6 we can write A plus 5D, and A10 we can write A plus 9D is equal to 24. A plus A, 2A, 5 plus 9, 14 is equal to 14D, 24. Again divide this equation by 2, remaining A plus 7D is equal to, this is 44. Remaining 22, equation number second. Now equation number 1 and second, these are the lattice pair of linear equation in two variables. So easily we can solve equation number first and second, and we can get the value of A and B. So all of you try to solve the equation and find the value of first term and the common difference. Yeah, most of the students already find the AP. Very good. Now let's see. Subtract equation number 1 from 2. So we are subtracting equation number 1 from 2. A cancel 70 minus 5D, 2D, 22 minus 12, 10. 2 se cancel, D is equal to 5. So we got the value of common difference is the plus 5. Now we can place the value of D in any one of the equations, in equation 1 or even in equation 2. By placing, we can get the value of first term. So from first, A plus 5B is equal to 12, A plus 5B, 5 to 5, 25, 25 is equal to 12, A is equal to 12 minus 25, that is the minus 13. So we also got the value of the first term minus 13. So let's find out the taking term. A2 is equal to A plus B. What is first term? Minus 13. Common difference is the plus 5. So that is minus 8. Next, A3 is equal to A2 plus B. What is the A2? That is the minus 8 plus B plus 5 is equal to minus 3. So we calculate, we find the first three terms of this AP. These are minus 13, minus 8, minus 3. Pratham, I think you change the order of the term, order of the first term, second term. First term is the minus 13 and the second term is the minus 8. You wrote minus 8 in the first term and we check. Yeah, correct answer, Pramod. Pratham, kindly recheck your answer. Yeah, correct answer, Rajwal. Yeah, correct answer, Anna. Okay, very good, all of you. So let's continue. Question number 20. Ramkali saved rupees 5 in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by rupees 1.75. If in the nth week her weekly saving becomes rupees 20.75, find the n. So in this question there is a lady Ramkali. She is saving rupees 5 in every week. In the first week she saved rupees 5 and after every week she is increasing her savings by rupees 1.75. So we have to find in how many weeks her saving will be become 20.75. In first week, what is the saving? Rupees 5. Now in second week, what is the saving? Second week plus 5 and the increment, the increasing is 1.75. So 5 plus 1.75 is equal to 6.75 rupees. Now in third week, again 6.75 and increasing 1.75. Add कर दीजिए 5 5 10 0 carry 1 0 plus 8 8 plus 7 15 5 carry 1 6 plus 1 7 plus 1 8. So this is rupees 8.50 are saving in the third week. Now hence in such type of word problems when the values, the terms are in AP, we can use the property or rules of AP as I told yesterday. But first we need to show that these values are making an AP or not. So first we write hence here the difference in her weekly saving is rupees 1.75. So this value make an AP. Okay, so here what is the first term? 5. What is the common difference? 1.75 and what is the nth term? What is nth term कहाँ से आया? The 20.75. We suppose that in the nth week, her income will be 20.75. So AN is equal to rupees 20.75. Now AN is equal to 20.75. Apply the formula of AN and find out the value of N. Correct answer, N is equal to 10 means in the 10th week her income will become 20.75 rupees. Other students also try. Correct answer, Sanjana. Very good. Rasmi. Okay, let's see. A plus N minus 1 into D is equal to 20.75. What is the first term? 5 plus N minus 1 D. D is the 1.75 is equal to 20.75. First term for 5, remaining N minus 1 multiply 1.75 is equal to 20.75 minus 5. Subtract करिए 15.75 N minus 1 1.75. Now transfer 1.75 to the RHS. Remaining N minus 1 is equal to 15.75 divided by 1.75. First decimal to decimal cancel. Now divide by 25. 25 savings of 175. 25 6 are 150. 7. 25 3 are 63. 25 3 are 75. Next 7 9 are 63. So N minus 1 is equal to 10. N is equal to 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. So the required answer for the number of weeks is the 10 weeks. Yeah, correct answer to both. Very good, Chiti. So this was the last question in today's class. If you any doubt regarding today's class, regarding the finding the value of nth term, regarding this exercise, you can ask me. One question remaining, question number 19. You have to try to solve as homework. Kindly ask me doubt if there are any. Okay. In the next class, one topic and last topic is remaining. Sum of the n terms of an AP. So that will be discussed in the next class. So now we are going to end today's class. Once again, thank you everyone. Have a nice day. Bye. You can now leave the class.